Right, well, we start here. Search and recovery operations of churchgoers are swept away by flash floods during a religious practice on the Jukskei River over the weekend will resume this morning. The search was called off after 6 p.m. yesterday. This is after 12 bodies were recovered, bringing the total death toll to 14. For the latest, Johannesburg Emergency Services spokesperson, Mr. Robert Mulaudzi, joins us now via Zoom. Mr. Mulaudzi, a good morning to you. Thank you so much for giving us your time. Search operations called off yesterday. Tell us the reason why that happened and at what point you are resuming that search today.
Yeah, we are resuming with our search this morning. But right now we are already at the Sentin fire station. As I'm speaking to you now, we're at the base. We are based here at the fire station. We already have the teams on standby. We're just waiting for the weather conditions to allow us, since it's raining in the area where we are now, so that we can be able to dispatch our teams to start conducting that search operation. So we're hoping that the weather conditions will give us some time to be able to conduct our search, and we will also be able to assist the other outstanding families to find closure on this incident.
Yeah, and let's talk about the other outstanding families. Just how many of them are really looking for answers? So how many more people are missing at this stage? According
to the number of people which were given initially on Saturday, we were told that the number of people who are missing are about 15. So we already recovered almost 14 people. So, but there are about 3 families who are still saying that their loved ones are missing. So we're looking at about 3 people who might still be missing on this incident which occurred on Saturday.
Yeah. The bodies recovered between Corlett and Greyston Drive and Sandton. I mean, that's a long way away. Yes. I mean, what does that mean for the scope that you are then covering in the search mission, and just how far of a stretch you're going out from where the incident took place?
Yeah, the longest distance we traveled was about from Corlett to Rivonia Road. That is where the longest distance which we had to travel to recover the body there. I think our last body we recovered around that area. So I think the stream itself, it will guide us as to how far we can go, but the Jukskei River stream is longer. So right now we were focusing mostly in these areas between Rivonia and Corlett Drive. So that is where we've picked up a number of bodies, recovered a number of bodies in those areas.
I believe. Yes, sir. No, go ahead, please. Finish that thought.
Yeah, so that area will be the area which will be focusing mostly on this morning as and when we conduct our search.
Yeah, there were 2 people who were admitted into hospital. Do we know the latest about their health and how they're doing?
Yeah, at this stage, we were told yesterday that they're doing well, but they're still in hospital doing well. So we hope for the speedy recovery so that they can be reunited with their families. And of course, the other members who survived the incident, who managed to escape, we're wishing them well. Of course, they are traumatized, and we're happy that our social development department, through the MMC Harris, they did promise that they will be looking at providing maybe some counseling to those congregants who might be traumatized about this incident.
And this is the thing, is that we are at that time of the year when a lot of religious organizations are going to be having religious practices such as baptisms at rivers. I think maybe some tips on how churches can do this safely, what to look out for. I mean, we're going to be seeing this in many parts of the country as well.
Yes, it is really a concern. If you look at all our river streams in the city of Johannesburg, you look at Calfontein, you look at Klip Valley, you look at Jukskei, the water levels are much more higher now because of the rainfalls which we receive. If you look at the forecast also this week, we might have like the rainfall throughout this week. So we are on our knees pleading with our congregants out there who normally practice this belief of going out to this kind of area to conduct this rituals, to say they need to make sure that they exercise caution and make sure that all the safety precautions are taken into consideration. Of course, South Africa is a democratic country. We can't tell them how they are supposed to practice their religious beliefs, but we can only advise them to conduct these kind of rituals in a safe environment. So we're hoping that they will be able to adhere to our messages, and also as the fire service, we will try our best to intensify our public education program, maybe focusing mostly on the congregants, which we normally know that they normally conduct this kind of rituals, to exercise caution as and when they conduct these kind of rituals, for us to prevent incidents like these ones. I mean, 14 bodies, 14 life loss is too many. We cannot afford to continue to lose lives like this.
Yeah, it really, really is a tragic story. Thank you so much for keeping us updated. Also, I suppose we will be chatting some more as you continue these search operations. That there, Mr. Robert Mulaudzi, who's the spokesperson for the Johannesburg Emergency Services.